Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This might seem a little bit weird, but I just dropped my son off at Civil Air Patrol, and right before that I went to a used bookstore and I got some books that I wasn't planning on buying. I went in there looking for one specific book. I wanted House of Leaves for Cammie's Corner Harrowing Horror Book Club. That's the book of the month this month, and I wanted to find that book there, but they didn't have it. I told myself I was only going to go in there and buy that one book, and I ended up leaving with like a box full of books. So anyway, I'm sitting here in the car. I have 2 hours to kill before I pick my son back up, and I can't go home because where we're at is kind of far from where I live. So I thought, why not just go ahead and film this now in the car while I'm thinking about it, and I have nothing better to do. So that's what we're going to do. Oddly enough, all of these books that I got are in the horror genre. I've really been into horror and thrillers lately. Well, I always am, but I'm normally a seasonal type reader, and for some reason my whole life I would save that sort of thing for like the month of September and October and then not really read that stuff for the rest of the year, which was stupid because I really love that stuff and I'm going to read it all year. Especially because Cammie is doing the Harrowing Horror Book Club discussion thing. If you haven't seen her first book video that she did, I'll link that down below. Last month, or April, because this is just now May. For April, we read I Am Legend, and she made a video about that, talking about that book. So yeah, I'll link that. But like I said, this month is House of Leaves, which I'm really looking forward to, but I don't have that book. Let's get into the books that I did get. So I'm just going to grab them. The first one I got here is called The Ruins by Scott Smith. This is supposed to be truly terrifying. Stephen King blurbed it on the back, talking about how scary it is. This one is about a couple that go to Mexico, and I think maybe they meet up with another couple down there, and then they go to find some Mayan ruins, and something awful happens. That's all I know from reading the inside cover, but this sounds so good. Especially, it sounds like a really great book to read during the summer for horror, because they're in Mexico on vacation. And who doesn't want to be in Mexico on vacation in the summer? I do. So there's that one. I picked up, this would probably be another good summer horror book. It's called The Troop by Nick Cutter. And I left the price tags on these. I didn't have time to take them off, but this book was $2.06. And this book is $2.33. If I'm not always looking at the camera, it's because I forget where the camera is on this phone. Sorry. But anyway, this one again was blurred by Stephen King, and it said, "Scared the hell out of me, and I couldn't put it down, not for the faint-hearted." So that sounds really good. This is about a Boy Scout troop that goes to this like island place for, I don't know, the weekend or something. And then somebody comes out of the woods who is very sick, and scary things happen. And I guess they're trapped on this island. It's like a remote place they're at. So yeah, this sounds like another good summery, scary read. Looking forward to that. These next two, they kind of go together, but I'm in an Anne Rice mood. I mentioned it in my last video, but my mom passed away in April, and one of the only books that I have that she gave me, and it's just beloved to me, I absolutely love this book, but she gave it to me when I was 18 or 19 for Christmas. I actually have the picture of me opening the book and like holding it up, but I read it, and I already had a love of reading, but it like reignited my love of reading and really got me into Anne Rice, and I ended up reading the majority of Anne Rice's books, and that is The Witching Hour. That's what it's called, The Witching Hour by Anne Rice. So anyway, my mom passed away, and I found the book that she gave me. I still have it. I've carried it around the world with me for the last 20 something years, and it's falling apart, but I still have it and it means so much to me. So it makes me want to read Anne Rice again because it gives me memories of my mom. So anyway, long story short, I found some books at the bookstore from Anne Rice, and they were only, this one is 35 cents. And I actually didn't read this one back in the day. I read a bunch of the original vampire stories, but I didn't read this. It's The Mummy or Ramses the Damned. Yeah, I can't wait to read this because I forgot that she even wrote this book, because I read a bunch of her stuff and then I got into other things, and I haven't read Anne Rice for a very long time. But yeah, 35 cents. Hot damn, right? This next one is another Anne Rice, and it's Pandora and Vittorio the Vampire. So it has 2 stories in this book, and this was only 50 cents. So yeah, I'm going to be reading a lot of Anne Rice and getting re-caught up with that world of the vampires that I love so much. You know what? I lied. They're not all horror. The majority of them are horror, but this one isn't. This one, I guess, is a contemporary, and it's called Labor Day. Don't know much about it, but it's from a movie, or they made it into a movie with Kate Winslet, apparently, and I really like her as an actress, and I really like the movies that she's in, so I saw this and thought I would pick it up. This was $1.20, so this might be something to read around Labor Day time. I don't know. The next one I picked up is Winter People. This was pretty popular, going around BookTube for thriller lovers this year. It's by Jennifer McMahon. This one was my most expensive book at $3.36. I will probably wait and read this one in the winter time. Don't really know if it has anything to do with winter, but yeah, I think I'm going to read it around winter time. Save it. But this one is about some vanishings that happened in the early 1900s and at a farmhouse or in a town, and then this new family moves into the farmhouse, and I think someone vanishes now in current time, and then like an old diary was found, and they're comparing the old stuff with the new stuff. I don't know. It sounds fantastic because I not only like horrors, I do like thrillers too. This one, I'm not really sure if it's considered horror or just weird, what the genre is for this one, but it's called, what is this called? St. Lucy's Home for Girls Raised by Wolves, and it's by the author of Swamplandia, so I guess that would make it a weird book. I haven't read Swamplandia, but I've heard things. And this one is a bunch, I think this is a bunch of short stories about these kids in like the Florida Everglades that are weird. And I'm really liking short stories lately. So yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm gonna read that. And then this last one is not horror at all. It's the opposite of horror. This one is a romantic contemporary because everybody needs to read one of these in the summertime, right? This one's called A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall, and I just love this cover so much. How pretty is that? It's so cute. This one is about a couple, like I guess they're young, I don't know. But this is about like, maybe they're friends, but they're always hanging out. But it's written from the point of view of all of the people around them, like the baristas at Starbucks and like the bus driver, like just random people who see them and are like hoping that this couple will get together, or they think they're cute and they're talking about them, something like that. I don't know. It sounds adorable, and it sounds like a good light summer read, because I definitely can't read all horror all the time. Anyway, that is all the books. Well, that's not all the books I got. I did get a couple books for Cami that were 15 cents a piece, which is crazy. And I got, I'll show you in case anybody is interested in Supernatural, but I found 2 books for my daughter who loves Supernatural and is binge watching all of the seasons right now, but I found Bobby Singer's Guide to Hunting with the supernatural people in it, and that was $2.30. And I got a supernatural novel, I guess it's what it's called, and this is called Bone Key, and I have no idea what this is about, but it was $3.36, and I think my daughter will love these because she cannot get enough of Dean and Sam. All right, yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoy my quick impromptu car haul. I've never done this one before, and there's probably a bunch of people, because I'm in a busy parking lot, there's probably a bunch of people like, what the hell is this girl doing? So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I hope you all are having a great week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.